Hey there, all you ACC fans. Mike Crook here for NolzCountry.com. Just here to do our 2009 season wrap-up video blog. I know there is still one more ACC game left to play between Georgia Tech and Iowa. However, we're mainly about Florida State anyway, so let's press on. For any of you that did actually read our fearless predictions for all the ACC games, we did actually predict the final score within 1 point of the Gator Bowl. Our final score was 32-21. Actual final score being 33-21. So a little bit of pat on the back on our statistician guys for coming up with such a great prediction. On the year, though, it was a really good year, all things considered. The way our defense played, that was just so many games could have been won had we had a few crucial defensive stops, maybe a completed pass in the end zone like the Miami game. But all in all, with the way things happened, you can't complain too much. Every dynasty has its turnaround. Every dynasty has its downfall. Life in general is cyclical. Hopefully, we're on the upward side of this, and we'll be returning to dominance within the next 1 to 2 years. So, I'm hoping for good things for 2010. I'd at least like to be competitive in the Atlantic Division. I'd like to see Florida State make a run into the final weekends on being right in the conference chase for representing the Atlantic Division, this time in Charlotte. I would like to see Florida State finish the season ranked, top 15. There's no reason why we can't finish top 15 next year, even top 10, if we can fix a few kinks here and there. And I will be the first to admit there were actually a couple times during yesterday's game I did shed a few tears. It was really hard to see Bobby Bowden spike the spear and see him run down in the Florida State section, throwing his hat into the crowd. That was awesome. Both he and Mickey Andrews will be greatly missed, along with the rest of our coaches that won't be around next year that weren't retained by Coach Jimbo Fisher. Most importantly, like Dexter Carter, Chuck Amato, we'll miss you, Shades. Great guy, love seeing you on the sidelines. These are not your daddy's Seminoles next year as far as the coaching staff goes. It's a new era, so let's start out fresh. And we've got a great returning quarterback in Christian Ponder, the receivers, the defensive backs, the offensive line. My God, you guys are animals. It'll be great next year. So a lot of great things on the horizon for Florida State in 2010. Promising schedule. It'll be really good strength of schedule-wise. We've got BYU at home. We've got Oklahoma, an away game. That should be a fun one. So it'll be fun next year. No cupcake teams, so nobody can sit there and complain about an easy schedule like a lot of SEC teams seem to put on their roster each year. So for NolzCountry.com, I'm your host and webmaster, Mike Crook, wishing each of you a wonderful 2010, and keep checking out the website. We'll be coming at you with video blogs for spring practice, recruiting, signing day. That's coming up. Summer practices, summer workouts, all gearing up for an amazing 2010, and we're hoping for good things. So I'd like to take one more moment. We love and miss you, Bobby. It won't be the same without you. You will always be a key component of the Seminole Nation.